regular Bible study that I do outside of class, and I'm still on my 50 books read by the end of this year goal, and I am a quarter of the way through book number 34. So I got about 16 books left in a few months. I got it. I ain't worried about it. Yeah. So, it's a lot on the plate than having all these kids, and then, scheduling things in such a way that when the kids get out of school, I can focus more on family. So, Lynette, what is our typical day look like?
Our typical day right now, once we get up and for the most part, we'll both walk the children around the corner because their school is a few blocks away. We'll walk them those few blocks instead of driving. Yeah, get a little cardio in.
Ain't no cardio.
Oh, okay.
Stop trying to make that little cardio. Get your steps in.
Oh.
You can get your pedometer out and get your steps in.
We walk, so anyway. So yes, we walk the kids a few blocks to school in the morning. We of course hang out there with them until they actually get into the building. Talk to some of the staff a little bit, and then we come back home.
Oh, babe, hold up.
What?
Hold up. Before we get back home, y'all heard that we go to the school in the morning with the kids, and we be talking to teachers and staff and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're active. They know us there.
Yeah, they all know us. They all know who our children are, and yeah.
So that's important, y'all. Back to school means back to school for you parents too.
Yeah. Be
involved. Get involved.
Don't just send them out the door without knowing anyone, and it's great to know just the teacher. It's great to know the teacher, but that's not the only person who's responsible for your children throughout the day. Mm-hmm. So you got to know those disciplinarians. You got to know the counselor and the nurse and the principal and assistant principals and whatever whoever else takes part in helping to educate your child. Even the hall monitors and everyone knows us, and everyone knows who our children are. So we love it that way, especially because they'll look out for our children, and because they know us, they know as soon as we come up there, they know they're going to see us at least once a day, and they know who to come to with whatever issues or with praise. Or what events that may be coming up in the school, they contact us first. They know that they can count on us because they see us constantly. So having a relationship with the people who work at your children's school is very, very essential to your child's education.
Yes, it is.
Very essential.
Back to school is not just for the kids, y'all. I need to repeat it. Back to school is not just for the kids. It is all about being active, being present, showing them that you're there, showing them that you care. Because I know far too many children that they just go out the door and that's it. They come home. Parents don't ask about their day, don't ask about homework, don't check homework. It's like they don't care. So, just being active and showing these kids that you care, it can help avoid, so many different issues involved with our children, getting caught up in the wrong thing, getting caught up with the wrong people. So be present, be active, be a part of their everyday life in school. And that's key. So,
another thing too, with being active in the school that I noticed is, it helps the other children to gain respect for you as well. So now you also become part of that child's village.
Yes.
So on the way home or on the way to school, a lot of times we'll hear, "Hi, Kennedy's mom. Hi, Malachi's dad. Hi, Nathaniel's mom." So they'll call us by our children's name, and so they know us. So they stop. I may hear them cursing a block away, and they think I don't hear them. But once they get closer, I won't hear that anymore because I'm gaining that respect. And then as time goes on, they may just eliminate that period because they know that Miss Lynette may be, she's probably walking down the street and she's going to hear me. And for example, today I was walking down the street and a friend of a 9-year-old, Kennedy. I don't even know. I think they just kind of know each other. I don't think they're in the same grade or anything. But we were walking down the street. She drank her soda. She threw a can on the ground, and that's one of the things that irritate me. I hate seeing people throw trash on the ground, especially like anywhere, but especially in your own community. Mm-hmm. We talk about how crappy our neighborhoods are, and that's one of the things that create crappiness in your neighborhood is throwing trash on the ground. Mm-hmm. But she threw a can on the ground, and I told her, I said, I'm sure you don't like how this block looks, and I pointed out some of the trash that was just all piled up on the corners and chip bags all laid out in the grass and everything. And I asked her, I said, do you like the way this looks? And she said, no. I said, well, we can help, make it look better if you pick that can up and just hold on to it. You're walking down the street anyway, just hold on to it till you get to a trash can. And she picked it up, But if I was someone who she didn't see on a regular basis, she may be one of those kids that who you talking to? Mm-hmm. We hear those too.
Oh yeah.
Who the F you talking to? Some of these little smallest kids.
Yeah, I know.
But she wasn't, and she was very respectful. She picked it up, and I told her, and I said, and pass that message on. Talk to your friends about it. You see them throwing trash on the ground because, you want your city to look better. You want your neighborhood to look better. So, being present makes a big difference for your kids, for the adults, for the other students, and everything.
Yes, indeed. So. Yeah, that was a tangent, but it was relevant. So, okay, drop the kids off and get back home. Mm-hmm. Where were you after that?
So when we get back home, we're doing business stuff. For the most part, I think when we wake up in the morning, we pretty much have in mind what we need to accomplish for that day. So we may be taking care of things online or making whatever phone calls we need to make, or whatever the situation, whatever the case is, we're handling business. That's first order of business. Like I said, making phone calls, returning phone calls, all that kind of stuff. Taking care of family business, and we allot separate times for those things. So, maybe an hour for the family calls and personal calls, and maybe a whole another hour for our own personal business stuff. Yep.
Yeah, and that's pretty much where it is. But right now it's in like full all out back to school mode. So, with that, see me, I wake up earlier than everybody else.
Mm-hmm, he sure does.
So I'm up before the sun is up, and I'm good. I'm good like that. I'm tired sometimes because I'll admit sometimes my sleep habits suck, and I don't get to sleep to 2 a.m. and I'm waking up at 4:30. I know, yo. I know.
It's crazy.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm a kid of power naps. But before we do walk out the door, we make sure we pray with the kids.
Oh yes.
So
I gotta leave that one out.
I don't know, cause I had to go back, cause she's slipping, yo. She tired.
I'm always tired.
She tired. See, this is what happened, yo. Koa is at that phase now where he wants to move everywhere. He wants to explore and see the world.
He drains every last bit of energy.
Yeah, and he be doing like backflips, like she normally does, because she can't sit still. He's the same way, and I just sit there and laugh to myself because I be like, yo, he's you.
I should have listened when they said this whole baby after 30 thing was gonna be a trick.
He's you.
Yeah.
I just laugh, but so waking up early is my thing. Get my studying in before the family even wakes up. Getting a conference call in, and I want to go to the gym with Lynette, but she don't really want to work out with me, y'all. So that's just gonna have to be my thing too. Get up, study, do my conference call, and go to the gym before I come home and wake them up for school.
We can go to the gym together.
You ain't waking up there early. I'd rather get it out the way. I'd rather get it out the way. Yeah, cause she ain't getting up that early.
No.
I mean, she can. All we gotta do is go to sleep earlier, and I know she'll benefit from it, because that's what I talk about on the 5 a.m. mindset. Living that productive and early life and living that lifestyle. We always see all these wealthy people, all these successful people, and we trying to figure out how, why. So it's only 24 hours in a day. How do they do everything that they do?
They utilize every single minute.
Yeah. wasted minutes, wasted time. So, after dropping the kids off and getting back into our gym routine, because, we serious about these these summer bodies. We about to really rock out. We're going to be like, yo, they look good. Oh, yeah, we saying that already? Oh, thanks. That was nice.
So stupid. I'm looking on the thing like...
Yeah, right. No, ain't nobody say nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nobody
really said it in the chat. Okay.
Nobody really said it. I was just feeling good about myself for a minute. But, working out is very important in back to school time. And, one thing I did learn over my lifetime as a parent, you have to keep yourself active enough to be able to stay active with the kids. Mm-hmm. Because kids are big balls of energy. They're nonstop. They want to run. They want to play. They want to go to the playground. They want to do everything. So, you cannot let yourself go. Oh, man. Because I did it. I keep it real with y'all. I got married. And I've always been an athletic type. But next thing you know, my stomach just looking a little bearish. And I don't even drink beer. And it's like, yo, what's up with this stomach? I just lost it. I gained like 10 pounds. And it was like, man, listen, running around with the kids wasn't as easy as it used to be. So, you got to stay active. And back to school time, depending on your work schedule, is very important. And that's why, I talk about this 5 a.m. mindset. And that's why I'm saying it so much on this episode of the show. Because, you have to do certain things, to keep yourself at a certain level, to be able to really be there for the children. And back to school time is that time, you have a job, you don't have time to do stuff throughout the day like we do at the moment. Get up a little earlier and just do a little exercise. Mm-hmm. Like something simple. You have cable, you have no excuse on not being able to exercise, especially if you have cable. There's so many free workout videos on cable.
If you don't have cable, if you got internet.
Yeah,
YouTubes and stuff.
Yeah, so it's so many different things that you can do. But I know that working out in the morning, it not only gives you that extra energy to be able to run around with the kids. You may be drained the first week or so, but after that, it just feels great, and it really builds your morale. You feel a lot better about things, and you want to do more. You want to be active, and when you start going, you don't want to stop. So, just do that. It helps. It helps. Mm-hmm. And, it's back to school, and understanding, how to manage your time is important. So, we go through our day. Boom. It's time to get the kids. What's it looking like, babe?
All right. So, of course, we, go get them. Most of the time, we walk around there and get them again. We walk. I enjoy the time walking around there and walking back, because as we're walking back, well, first when we get there, of course, we're talking to teachers, how was the day, what was going on, that kind of thing, and just quickly reviewing the day with the teacher. Do they have homework? Okay, and I'll make sure that the child understands what their homework is before we actually leave their school. So that's important too. We come home, walk home. As we're walking home, we're talking about the day, asking them the high points of the day, maybe some low points, things they like, dislike, things they learned, whatever it is that we're walking and talking about, on the way home. They get in, and they already know they automatically go to the table, have a seat. It's homework time. TV does not come on until homework is done. And then there's going to be days where TV just don't come on at all, and they're okay with that. They sit and they do their homework. We go over it. After that, what do? They go change their clothes. They get a snack. Mm-hmm. Then they do a chore.
Yeah.
Everybody has some age appropriate chores, because during the week, for the most part, we have a almost 6-year-old, a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 9-year-old. And
Nikoa.
Nikoa. He can't really.
So everything that they clean up, he comes and destroys.
Yeah, it's Hurricane Koa. That's what I call it. Just come through and just tear everything up. But They have age appropriate chores that they do. You know, anything from straightening up the shoes on the porch to, you know, helping to prepare dinner or